Oh, the cannon. This one, right?
Wiki.
Nope, wrong one. This one. All bad.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh, I found what your accent reminds me. I think
What's that?
that's perfect. All right, let me post it in the shit talk. That way I can share it with the group.
Shit! Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, mate.
Ah shit! I fuck! Look at him guy.
Well, what is this contraption I do declare? Bankruptcy! The company. Who's Michael? I'm Caleb Crawdad.
Oh wait, there's some. This is like some fucking weird meme thing.
Yeah, it is.
Probably would be experiencing some bankruptcy myself a little bit further in life, but
Oof. Effing chat for the lines. Fucking, I was telling Cleaver, Stefan doesn't know about this. Me and Orvi spent a good 3 hours last night repainting a kobold.
oh yeah,
So
I saw
that-
yeah.
You were there,
Yeah.
so that I could have a character that isn't super lewd. Because if you look up kobolds, there's a lot of fucking thick ones in there, and it's just like ridiculously thick for like 2 foot to 3 foot tall being, which I don't think people understood.
I mean, what's wrong with the image? What's wrong with? There we go. Uploading into this particular video. What's wrong with that? That is like an awesome artificer.
It's not the same styling. That was
I
the
know.
reason. Because we were going after Dom's paladin character, and like, it's such a cute little fucking bastard, but it looks nowhere near that. There's dice in the middle of my table. Throw it at Duncan.
How dare you?
At least I organized it. Oh, I like this one. It feels so triumphant.
Yep. Okay, I already found one.
Yeah, no, it's not that hard. It's thick.
There are some pretty good ones. It's also a pretty good one. B.
Oh shit, or fuck.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
Mm. It's got a little gauntlet.
Goggles. Black Dragon.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Well, where were we last before we left off?
I think we made camp.
You are a day outside of Trusted Vault.
Okay.
I've placed it on the map. There's a mark just for that.
Okay.
You're about a week away from Trusted.
It's like that's like 100 miles.
I forget. Yeah, it's not my map. It's fucking far.
Yeah.
It's funny because your group is like, oh, it's gonna take us like probably what's that, like almost a month to
Yeah.
Zedash.
Yeah.
These bastards over here We went from Osarius to Rosona to the Moorland over to Ashgard Garrison. They went to Bladeguard. Now they're going to Zedash. It's like fucking 3 months of goddamn travel.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's like right on the line. So 2, 4, 6, about 800 miles roughly. We went about 3/4 of that.
So 2.4 inches is 200 miles.
Yeah, but if this map doesn't really work good for that, try Dragon. Okay. Weird. No. We gets it.
There's a little bit of a range.
I'm ready whenever.
Oh man. All right. I'll take a sip of my coffee and I'll have everybody settle in. Damn, it's been a while since I've had coffee. Feels good.
I've been cutting back as well. I didn't drink any coffee for 2 days, and then this is my first time making coffee like all week.
Wow. I just haven't had any because, big family. I haven't been able to like get in. It's like, I'm awake, give me coffee. It's like 12. It's like, no, it's fucking gone. Get out of here. Go back into your hole, gremlin. I'm like, oh fuck. But we love you. Yeah. Fucking right. Alrighty. Last we left off, our Menagerie crew had came from Nicodranus after an unsuspecting ship had crash landed into the coast of Nicodranus. Seeing as it might draw unwanted attention to this tiny cat man, you picked him up, bought a few things, and went northward. Passing the Wyun Gorge, you were attacked by various goblins, one of which is Bob. Bob is not dead, but he is definitely scared. Though not without taking major damage, I'd say. Mental damage,
Yes.
probably. Further northward, you passed the Wyun Gates, where there are quite a few Righteous Brand soldiers and Crown's Guards stationed, before continuing onward. About another days or so travel before you settled down, gathered your tents, fed Leaf a little, and went to sleep. Bob. If you want his full name, it's Boblin. But that's his
I
father's
already
name.
knew it.
I thought it was
That's a-
Bonk for some reason.
No.
Or was it? No, it was Bob.
No, it's Bob.
Yeah. It's on video.
I misheard it both times I listened to it.
You may be right.
As you settled down in your tents and had a nice slumber, you slowly awake to the morning dew air. Hear the wind sway a slight bit. Leaf seems to have found himself a small bit of brush that he is just chewing on now. The ground is a bit wet. What are you doing?
Leaf pee.
Gonna go take him.
Is
on
that why the
walk.
ground is wet? I'm gonna rub his nose in it.
You like try and bring his head down, and it's like he just looks at you. And he stands pretty still. And then he goes down and starts eating the brush again.
Well, I would like to take some time to study my book before we get to going and doing anything.
Alrighty.
I don't really have much to do. I guess I'm gonna see if I can't find a tree and I'd like to carve that eye into it.
Oh my god. Not this fucking shit again. Swear
I'm
to
just
God.
kidding.
Fucking demons start popping out of shit.
I'm just gonna hang out with Leaf.
Alrighty. Snare, what are you up to?
I'm going to use my kit. My herbalism kit.
Okay. What are you making with the herbalism kit? More gauze.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
Alright, make me a roll with proficiency.
Didn't throw, but it's fine. I got a 6.
It's not as grand as you thought it would be, but it's gauze.
Fair.
Oh shit. Turtle's got a book. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
Turtle's gonna learn how to enchant fuck shit.
Hopefully.
Alrighty. As you slowly take down the tents and gather your belongings, you head further northward. Even though you can see the town in sight, it is still quite the distance away. As you slowly move further north, about another day's travel, you rest once more before again packing up all of your stuff. This time it feels a lot cooler and a lot wetter around this area, I suppose. That's the best way for me to say. Anybody who would have taken a watch during their rest would have found that it had rained. Just slight drizzles.
Leaf peed all over the place.
He had a lot of pee. And you all wake up, take down the tents, and head further northward. Now you can see the town of Trostenwald in a much closer spectrum. Let me get the fucking description of Trostenwald up.
Lost in bold.
So we are approaching the city then?
Yes. Although not walled, there are many Crown's Guard and mercenaries walking the streets of Trostenwald, almost at a larger rate than what you feel would be mandatory. Kind of going into it, you see that there is a small bit of hustle and bustle. Few carts move around. You hear people yelling about trusts and such. You see various small temples and shrines as you boulder through. And you hear a town crier as he walks down the street.
What is the town crier saying?
Rambunctious circus taken down after multiple casualties. Crowd's got working hard to figure out who may have done it. And a few other things.
Ooh.
That sounds scary.
I didn't realize circuses were so deadly. I'll approach the town crier.
Yeah, he's midway. Sure, yeah, sir.
What exactly happened with the circus?
Apparently, a few people died in the circus. I don't have many details, just that it happened.
What? You didn't go to the circus?
No, I have a job. I have kids. They didn't allow kids in the circus.
Kind
too daring and dashing and, you know.
Was there nudity or why weren't kids allowed?
I think it's probably because there's fire breathers and, you know, bad, really bad things.
Well, do you have any inkling on where we could go to restock our supplies?
Yeah, I think there's there's Avadar's. It's just down the street. He sells various generalized things. It's got a bolstrous sign. It's got a tankard with some glitter on it or something.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. And then he continues. Kryn Dynasty eats children.
Disgusting.
Oh, jeez.
Before you start heading towards Avadar's, I'm assuming.
Yeah. We's out of food, yo.
What are we doing here?
We need to restock our food supplies. We're getting fairly thin.
You don't look that thin to me.
It's because I've been eating all of our food supplies.
God
Oh.
damn.
Okay.
As you enter. Oh?
I was about to say, quite the cheeky cat.
The curiosity's gonna kill you. Maybe I'll get there first.
I don't understand.
Schrodinger's mind. Yep. How do you know it's there if you can't see it? As you enter Avadar's, you see a very dashing man with blonde hair swept back into a man bun. Is, you know, quite long. He has multiple scars across his face. He wears this leather tunic with various pouches all along it. Very robust chin, as he is currently sweeping behind the counter.
Hello.
Ah, hello there. My, it's been a while since I've had new guests.
Well, we were wondering what you had in the way of provisions.
I have various provisions in stock. How much are you looking for?
The three of us are trying to get to Zedash. Yeah, we would need about that much days worth of food, or as much to get to the next town, to north.
I'm sure I can gather something to Zedash, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. And he brings out various goods. That would be.
Oh fuck. Might be better
You.
to Owlfield. It's like another 200 miles.
That is 13 rations.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And then 3 gold.
3 gold for the 3 of us?
3 gold for the 30 rations total.
Very well. Here you are, sir.
Thank you. And he places all of these in a nice little wrapping.
Nice big wrapping.
Yeah, a nice large wrapping, and ties it together with some thread and then moves it to the side. Was there anything else I could gather for you?
Well, let me ask my compatriots. Do you guys need anything?
I think I have all I can carry.
I don't no, I don't think so.
Very well. 10 rations to you and 10 rations to you.
Avadar places 2 other like wrappings and threads for you to repack the rations amongst yourselves. What good are the rations if you cannot carry them?
Exactly.
Say, it's been quite a while since I visited the Menagerie Coast. How is things down there?
Well, vessels are running straight into the beach. It's quite sad. I can't quite explain why, but
Yeah, I crashed my boat
Yeah.
into the wall. It wasn't my fault.
I
He
see.
saved me. He's a good friend of mine, you know. What is your name, by the way?
I am Avadar. And yours?
Oh, I'm Fallen Twig. What you think of me, Twig?
so innocent.
He places a hand in front of him.
Not his own.
No, this yarn is mine. You gotta leave it alone.
No, I was going to shake your hand.
Ah, that is a good reminder. Do you have anything that we could like keep this yarn in to protect it from the elements and?
I have various pouches I could hand over.
A large one. It's about the size of my head. Do you
I
have a backpack?
I do. We have various rucksacks.
One of
Here.
your yarn-sized rucksacks, if you would.
He goes
see it?
back into the back and brings out a hefty bag that would look like it would even wrap around your shoulders.
Jesus.
A fucking big backpack.
I can put this on Leaf.
You could. I'd have saddlebags if that's something that you want.
I don't know. I'd have to ask Leaf.
He looks like a bit like, what? The rucksack will wind up being gold.
Well,
One of that size.
well, I just need a medium to smaller rucksack. Just one to really store his belonging there. It's quite dear to him. It means quite a lot, and I just want to make sure it doesn't get lost.
I see. And he brings that one back and he takes out another rucksack. This one is like a little bit less the size, but it's still fairly like large.
Like large for Twig, or
Just a like large backpack.
I'm gonna try to put the yarn in it. I'm gonna hold on to it real tight the whole time I'm trying.
Okay. The yarn gets placed in there, and there's still room for more items.
Well, Twig, what do you think?
Twig just shrugs his shoulders. I don't know.
Hmm.
That would be 7 silver for this one.
Do you want a rucksack, or are you just fine having your yarn exposed to all sorts of weather and danger?
I keep it pretty safe. I hold on to it.
Yeah, we
I'm
all
af-
remember what happened last time, Twig.
I'm afraid that if I put it somewhere that I might not remember.
You could
Get
tie
it.
it to the strap and then keep the bulk of it inside.
Yeah, maybe.
It is ultimately up to you.
I kind of want to just hold on to it for now. If that's okay with you.
Very well.
It is understandable. He takes the rucksack. Is there anything I can assist you with?
Do you have any potions of healing?
I might.
We are a fragile bunch.
Well, you look much sturdier than a few people I know.
Yeah, you would think that, but
Yeah. He eats all the rations,
Yeah.
so I think that helps.
I'm a growing turtle. So
He comes back and he places 2 lesser health potions on the desk.
I inspect them for quality.
They're lesser health potions.
I still stare closely at them, murky.
You kind of like swirl it around, and this liquid almost glows before it fades, and it just returns to its dull red.
Very well. How much for these?
These ones are going to be quite a bit pricier. You're looking at around 25 gold each.
Still squinting and looking closely at them, kind of sloshing it back and forth. Well, you see, this is a little less quality than what we are used to down on the coast, and that's what they go for down there. How about 20 gold pieces apiece?
Make me a persuasion check.
+1. 15.
15?
Yeah.
Well, you see, this is actually quite the discount.
Does the Empire have a very high sales tax?
Sadly, no. At least, not yet.
Interesting. Well, we'll take one of them.
Okay. You give him 25 gold.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly. It's funny because a potion of healing goes for 50 gold, so
Yeah.
he's halved it.
Well, potion of healing is more healing.
Right? Is there a lesser potion of healing?
25, so that'd be 101.
Nope, it's just a potion of healing.
Mm. All right. Well, I hand over the gold and take my little potion.
He gives a nod and takes the gold happily. Places the other potion in the back. Now, was there anything else at all?
I believe that's it.
You are very friendly.
Thank you, cat person.
His name's Twig.
Thank you, Twig.
Thank you, Avid man.
You got it.
Man, bear, pig.
Man, have a bear pig. As you, he gives a wave as you exit his store, and you wander back into the streets of Trostenwald.
What time of day is it?
Currently, it's probably you would have arrived mid-morning. It's late morning.
Mm. Well, you guys want to have a look around town, maybe just take a little respite. Continue our trek tomorrow.
Sure. What's a respite?
A break, a rest. Rest
Okay, yeah,
day.
good for that.
By the way, where's Twig? Not Twig, Leaf.
Leaf was just outside the shop.
He's right here.
By the way, Twig, that was awfully rude of that gentleman to forget your name so shortly after you introduced yourself.
Well, that's okay. I forget things as well. Forgot a lot of things.
A good store owner should not be so forgetful, especially about customers' names. Poor business.
Should we go in and fight?
No, that's a bit excessive. He gave us a good deal on those potions, so he can be forgiven. For now.
Till I move into town. Run them out of business.
There's no sales tax.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I do have, by the way, there's a time of day counter just in front of the DM screen, so
Okay.
It's got cool colors as well.
From my spot, it kind of looks like it says Doom rather than Dawn.
time of day doom.
Doom. Alright.
Once
Wait.
we're out of the store, I'd like to hold my rations open for Leaf to take his pickings if he'd like.
Okay. He like reaches his head into the bag and he gives a sniff. And he like sneezes as he pulls his head out. You can tell he doesn't particularly like what's in there, probably because it's meat.
And that's okay. I'll give you another shot at it later.
It's cannibal horse.
Well, let's go see what there's to do in town to relax. Start wandering. See if anything catches our eye.
You do see just off of the way is the Oosterloch. There's a large kind of fucking pool of water. What's the lake? There you go.
Yeah.
I remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a second. Seems fairly calm. There's a small island in the center of the Oosterloch.
Do we hear any murmurings about the carnival catastrophe?
Make me a perception check.
Yeah. Perception plus 2.
Oof.
11.
11?
11.
You hear like certain things like, oh, I heard a primal beast came through and like killed people. Another person's like, oh, there was a necromancer, and when the old people had heart attacks from how amazing the show was, they got resurrected and there was a huge battle. There's a lot of murmurs of like various incoherent things, some of which seem to be more there than others, such as things coming back from the dead.
Whoa.
But that's about all you gather.
Now, color me curious, but do we come across where the circus was had pitched their tents?
Just up the hill, as you kind of wander over, you see various Crown's Guard and stuff that are patrolling that area. You see, let's see, what do you see? You see scorch marks on the floor.
Oh.
You see a few, like, crispy dead bodies, as well as ash piles.
Pile o' ash. Okay. Approach one of the Crown's Guard.
Sir, you should probably not go too far. This is a matter that, as authorities, we're supposed to take care of.
Very well, officer, and good morning to you too. What exactly happened?
The circus was going through town, and while the show was going on, a few of the older gentlemen had sadly passed during the show. Afterwards, they rose back from where they lie dead.
Where did he pass?
When did they pass, you said?
Where did he pass?
He died, was my meaning.
Oh.
Anyways,
You'd think that'd be a bit of a PR problem for a circus to be so exciting it kills people and turns them into zombies. Do you think the circus was involved?
I think certain members of the circus were involved. From what we gathered, they moved very quickly out of the Empire to the Menagerie coast. You may have traveled past them. So a few particular people decided to go with another group. There was let's see here, I'm trying to remember. There was a large beast creature that we have the head of in the main office currently.
Ooh. Color me curious. So the whole matter is resolved then?
Currently, we're still trying to figure out how these creatures got into the Empire. So we are looking at these targets individually.
Well, all your suspects seem to have scurried away then, yeah.
The Empire has a way of keeping tabs.
Well, now color me concerned. Do you mind if we have a look around then? I'm just extremely curious person. I've never seen a being brought back to life, and I'm just interested in seeing what happened. You know, if you understand my meaning.
I suppose if you are not of light stomach, you can take a look around, but do note, don't get close. We've had one of these bastards come back already.
Ooh. I gave a concerned look over my shoulder to my companions. Ooh, alright. I want to go see.
There are 3 Crowns Guard on the floor, petrified, dead. There are 4 ash piles in where you could see the main circus tent was pitched, and there are various charred corpses outside of where that tent was pitched.
Petrified?
Yes.
I would like to approach one of the stone people.
This is gross.
Petrified? Yeah, it's petrified. As you kind of like go over, you see these very much dead Crowns Guard at this point who are like crumbling and stuff. You see a few of the other Crowns Guard that are, a few of them have like various books that are writing like different things, kind of gathering what they saw or whatever. Sir, you should probably not be this close to these targets.
Now, is this some sort of statue, or is this one of the victims? This is so lifelike.
Well, originally this was my friend Wilford, but clearly something has grabbed a hold of him.
Is there no way to cure it, or is he already passed?
As far as we're aware, he's gone. Especially because of this, and he like points, and half of his head is crumpled into pebbles.
Just kicks it away. Well, pardon my saying so, but wouldn't it be proper to bury these fine folk who have served the city? If the situation has more or less been dealt with, isn't it kind of, I don't want to say sacrilegious, but improper to have these people just laying here?
We already ordered for a cleric. Apparently we need one of the higher ones. They're coming from Zedash.
What for?
To bury these people. Obviously they had fought a demon. We want to make sure that there are no ties.
Very well.
Until that moment, we are ordered to gather their surroundings and figure out what happened.
Have you figured it out?
We're assuming it's from the large beast that was killed earlier the week.
You said it was a demon.
Yes.
Do you know what kind of demon?
No idea. Just a large, scaly, slithery demon.
Okay. And one of your co-workers said you guys had the head of this beast over in town hall.
They're currently looking into its origin, which so far we have found has been a demon.
Now, I'm not from here. Are there lots of these demons in the Empire?
Surprisingly, no.
Except the one.
This is a very rare occasion.
Okay.
That this happens.
Well, besides for the sudden demon happenings, what else has been going on in the area? Anything that we should know about before we continue on to Zedash?
Be on your guard for The common things, bandits, etc. Even though we are the god, there are certain reaches of the road that we cannot reach. And
Understandably.
That should be said for probably everywhere.
Very well.
Other than that, if you keep on your best behavior, that would probably be best for everyone. Clearly, we already have our work cut out for us. He kind of like points to Wilfred, who is fucking dead on the ground in a stone statue.
Do you mind if I like take a pinch of Wilfred?
Personally, I would not have you take a piece of Wilfred. Even though he is in multiple pieces, I would prefer all of his pieces to be buried in one moment, as well as that is evidence.
How are you gonna get those bits, the little dusty bits that are kind of like getting into the soil, especially since it's been rainy the last couple days?
Those stay in the ground. Maybe something will grow from Wilfred. He always wanted to be a gardener.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate your time, sir. And I'll keep Wilfred and the others in my thoughts.
As will I. And he gives you a nod.
Well,
Hell.
hell's bells.
Hey, there's a no necromancer. Could I take a piece of your dead friend?
I mean, I have to try to play my -1 charisma somehow.
I have an 18.
Yeah, and you're the most quiet.
Oh, yeah.
I really should let you speak more.
Oh, that could be dangerous.
We need dangerous. What's a D&D game without a bit of danger?
Who needs a danger?
Oh, before I leave, sir, what is there to do in town except for look at petrified friends?
Wow, that one hurt me. There are various buildings around to get multiple of the various beverages that we hold here.
Yes.
If you choose to have a hot drink or a sweeter one, we have multiple different ones here.
Any inns or tavern, local food, something to try? Like we've been traveling for several weeks and just want to like take a day to rest. Don't want to just be like standing in the town square staring at ourselves. Catch my
That
meaning.
would be preferred. There's a place by the name of Nestled Nook. If you go there, they have multiple different things. Seats for you to settle down in, beverages, foods.
Okay.
Let's see. Yoda is quite accommodating to new folk.
I appreciate it. Oh, never mind. I already know where to go for that one. That question I just popped in my old noggin. Could we go back to avatars real quick?
Yep. Ah, back so soon.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had any sets of tools for like tinkering or smithing.
I do, actually. I didn't think these would come in handy. And he like goes over and he brings out the the kit, which has multiple different hammers and tongs and some gloves to place whenever you're working with metals and such. Gotta say, didn't expect this one to sell.
Is that the smithing tools?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll take. How much for that?
That would be friend discount, 23 gold.
Oh, I appreciate that. Now. Smite tools. Do you have, and I'll bring out the caltrop that's glowing with light, and the metal pipe. I'm trying to figure a way to make this kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? A single directional, like, beam of light rather than this ball of light. If you can kind of get what I'm meaning, lift up, like put the caltrop in the pipe. But the problem is it doesn't stay in there enough. Like, shake it back and forth, and the caltrop just like flings across the store. Now, do you have any adhesive or know of anybody I could see to help me figure out this conundrum?
Well, do it myself. I have no idea how this works. Know someone? I do know.
Ooh.
In fact, she's in my store now. And he calls out, Rebecca! And slowly you hear kind of softer footsteps down these stairs as arriving from the back. There's this red-haired in a tangled mess. She has goggles on her forehead. She is smeared with soot and, like, you know, something probably exploded. So there's just like speckled gunpowder and stuff. Yeah? Oh, customers.
Morning, ma'am.
Good day.
The name's Joe Cobblenobble. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
And I'm Fallen Twig. And you can call me Twig. What is your name?
This is my daughter, Rebecca.
And
She helps with the manufacturing of various supplies here. She goes over. She is a good, like, probably 5'2". Rebecca. Let me type it.
Rebecca. Rubric.
Roblox. She kind of goes over. What can I help you with?
Well, you see, ma'am, I'm trying to make a... I still can't think of the word. What's less than buy? One less than buy is... single directional beam of light from this glowing caltrop. My problem is when I put it in the receptacle in this pipe, it does not stay. I'm trying to figure out how I can get it to stay there.
I might have something. And she runs to the back and she brings out a few small, like, metal rods, as well as various tubings and such. She goes over and she's like, places hand out for pipe.
Hand pipe, of course.
She takes pipe and she looks inside of it. Right. And she takes one of the tongs and places it against the counter, and takes one of her hammers around her little tool belt and just clinks it and makes it turn sideways. And then she slowly removes the bottom piece with a little magical saw that she has before she places that in the tube and kind of in a flash infuses that into the tube. And she does this 3 more times for each side of the caltrop. Okay. And needed one side to be blocked, yeah?
Well, of course. I've been holding it with my hand, but that's not really convenient. Unidirectional. Thank you, Stefan. I could not for the life of me think of that.
Here's the thing we might do, and she takes a what are those called? She takes something and she places it against the tube, and she takes the hammer and smacks it, and there's 2 holes that are placed, and then she takes the tubing and places the tubing on each side. And then let me go at the topper real quick, and she goes into the back until eventually she brings out a very well cleaned like pan that has had the handle removed, and she kind of like places that against the pipe, and Avatar looks at her. What are you doing with that pan, Rebecca? I'm helping out a customer, Dad. Before clink, the middle piece of the pan comes out, and she places that against the tube, so that way it would reflect better, and then kind of slowly sears the edge to where it connects to the pipe properly, and then she hands it off to you. All right, well, let's see if it works.
Wave it around.
For the purposes of this, you have an extra 30 feet of light.
But in one direction.
A single direction, and if you want, you can use the tubing to attach it to your head, your arm, your
my
shell.
shell.
So that way, you don't have to hold it.
Oh, that's cool.
And she kind of like wipes her brow. Okay. I don't know prices, so I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Oh wait,
to work on
Rebecca.
other stuff.
Rebecca, where did you
Yeah.
learn how to do that? Those.
My mom actually.
Don't mind me asking, where'd she learn how to do that, or where can I go to speak to her?
If I knew where she was, I'd tell you.
I had a feeling.
What is it? Last time, where we lived last time? Zedash was when we last saw her.
Oh, really convenient. That is exactly where we're headed.
All right, maybe you can find her and tell her to come back.
I will tell her to be a better mother.
Oh, that's pretty hard when you're gone. She gives a nod and places goggles back on eyes, and is quickly going back upstairs to work on something else. Right. She's quite the enthusiastic one. Let's see. My pan. Oh, my favorite pan.
I mean, that's more on your daughter than me.
Probably another, let's say 15 gold.
My God, that is one expensive pan.
I did get my daughter down to help.
Ooh.
The pan wasn't important.
Single tear. What is the name of your for lack of a better word, vacant wife?
My ex-wife.
Sure, yes.
Nilda.
Nilda. Last name?
Avatar.
She kept the name even though she's your ex-wife?
As far as I know. She quite liked it. It was better than, what was her last? Swashk, I believe.
Dar slash SCH Swashk. You say that's how. SCHWASK? Ah, damn it.
Close. All make the same noise.
Yep. Well, Here's 9 extra copper for that little bit of information. I know you have business to run.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. It's hard to find worthwhile customers, and clearly you are a fine group.
Hey, Avida.
Yes, Twig?
Why you forget my name earlier?
It's really hard for me to put names on faces, including one of as elegant as yours.
Fair enough. I have a problem with my memory as well.
Well, when you have a daughter that tinkers with, oh god, so many chemicals, you start losing your memory a lot faster.
Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Time to hit the old trail. As you trail off in your minds. He gives a wave as you once more leave.
Could you point us in the direction of the nestled nook?
That would be left, down the street, 4 blocks, right, 2 blocks, and another left. If you go any further on the first left, you wind up in a completely different district, and it's really hard to make your way back. I'm surprised you've been able to maneuver as well as you have so far.
Luck, really.
And many of you travelers need that. Though I'm sure your expertise gathers more than just luck.
Well, have a good day, sir.
You as well. And he gives a nod and gives a little hat tip, if he had a hat.
Imaginary tips fedora. Gotcha.
Imaginary fedora.
Bye.
Continues to wave until you are out of sight.
Holds up pan that has a hole in it.
Yeah,
Weeps
it's like
openly.
Yeah. And before you get to the nestled nook, I'm gonna take a quick second because I got pee.
Alright. I shall take this time to pay as well.
Same.
Let's all pee together.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, how do you move text over?
How do you move text over?
Yeah.
Go to the side just under the text tool. Is the gizmo tool, and you'll click on that, and then you'll select the red thing on the end of the top piece.
Three dogs and a sheep.
Wow.
I'm just here to be stupid.
I like that you've given him like a fucking puff jacket. It's the
Oh
best.
yeah. I gave Joe a gun on his shelf.
Yes. That's what I was thinking that looked like.
Yeah.
God,
He's a
dude.
rocket launcher.
Fuck.
Don't fuck with this crew.
We've all got red fans. I want to fucking send the kobolds to Stefan.
Do it.
Oh, nice. That one's got pretty eyes, the first one. They all do.
Let me get the actual picture that we fucking touched up here.
Welcome back.
Well,
Hell.
I do declare.
I do declare, Mr. Beauregard,
No, shit, oh fuck.
you are my hero.
Oh, the fucking picture. Shit. I found picture, but it's fucking dead. So fuck.
Fucking killed it.
You fucking killed it, lad.
I gone and fucking killed it. I was trying to find it. I might just have to fucking re-download it again.
Oh no. We're talking about just the original or the one you? Okay, I was like, man, if you lost the one that you painted up.
That's in like 3 different people's
Okay.
fucking. Yeah, so. Oh, that's right. I copied it. I didn't download it. There you go. Then there's the blue original.
I kind of like the blue better.
I know, it sucks. I hate it. Fucking blue. But can't you just make red kobolds? Oh, there's a lot of dice over by Dom now. Rest in peace, Dom. You've got 18 different dice on your character sheet. As you slowly gather your belongings and such, and your new omnidirectional,
Uni.
your new university directional.
I've graduated from the University of Direction.
You, I see you're a man of culture. As you slowly venture towards the nestled nook. There we go. Just had to get the proper thing ready. Wandering over to the nestled nook, it is quite a nice looking building. It seems to be very well kept. It is 2-story, and as you kind of enter into it, you see a red-haired woman who's wearing this apron and everything, and she is currently rushing to various tables, going into the kitchen, getting meals, and then coming back out. And there is this kind of blonde hair that goes down to her shoulder. It seems to be a little bit faded on the roots. She has fairly weathered skin. She looks about in her 40s, who's currently working in the back to make the food every now and again. You see her. It looks not too busy. There's, various tables that are currently being occupied, but there's a few open ones.
Well, let's go take a seat then. If we can't get someone's attention, get an order.
As you wander over and take a seat, the red-haired woman rushes over with a small quill and parchment. What can I get you guys for today?
Let's start left of the table. Snare, what would you like?
Whatever meat you have, and a nice stiff drink.
Okay, okay. And furry man.
You already took his
Uh,
order. Get it? Because they're both furry.
I don't. I'm not sure. Let me just get what he got.
Okay. And you?
Well, I prefer my drinks a little bit more liquidy. What's the local favorite?
That would be one of the trusts.
What is that? What's a trust?
It is various ales that are made here. We have 3 different brands. If you want to look for anything in particular,
Could I have like a little sampler platter?
I think we have that. She like kind of looks up in her mind. I'll have to ask Yorda one moment.
That'd just be small cups, one of each. Then for food, I noticed you're right up against this this lake here. Is there any good fish that can be caught therein?
We have a few fresh fish. Most of it is different meats from various other animals.
I would prefer fish if you had it.
Sounds good. She writes stuff down. Are you allergic to anything?
Cashews.
Sounds about right. Before she goes over, you see her go into the back before bringing out a large platter and placing it in front. There are 3 smaller, like almost not shots, that she hands off to you. There is a small platter of fish, and Snare and Twig get their things as well.
Snare, we've been traveling together for quite a while, and I know we've been trying to work on Twig's memory, but I'm not too sure I know a whole heck of a lot about yourself. Can you, like, tell me about what you've done before? Because I know you are from the Empire, correct?
He kind of winces, turns a stone in his hand. My past is criminal.
What was that? A little louder?
Yeah, I was a criminal.
Ah, okay.
What is a criminal?
A silly cat man. I stole from people, and sometimes I kill them.
I mean, we're not ones to judge. We just slaughtered, I'm sure, a whole goblin village not 2 weeks ago, so
I mean, there was one alive.
fair. I mean,
I like
that-
that one.
that still kind of haunts my dreams. I'll be honest, because he's alone now, kind of hooked up. But that's neither here nor there. So, did you just grow up in a disadvantaged position then?
Something like this. I was adopted by pirates.
Ooh, pirates. That sounds adventurous, if to say nothing else.
They were cutthroats.
I mean, we watched our traveling companion here literally tear one goblin limb from limb, so again, I'm not judging.
Well, let's say there's a reason I did not flinch.
it is a dangerous place to live, to say the least. I gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Are they still alive? Your adoptive parents?
As
Family?
far as I know, he is still alive.
Good family relations?
I'd rather kill him.
Ah. So, no. What's
I'm trying to do better.
I can tell. I mean, not to speak too unkindly, but I can't imagine a criminal would be accepting pay from a naive tilter boy such as myself and not have already robbed me blind. That's in part why I'm not judging you too harshly.
You you hear a tapping as the barmaid still just looks at you. Like, I gave you the samplers, sir.
Ah, sorry, didn't notice. I will try each of them.
Okay. The bomb box has a little bit of a sweeter ale taste. The Von Brand has a nice sturdy taste to it. And the Husseldorf has a kind of a unique spicy flavor to it.
Spicy flavor.
It's got a bit of a kick that stays for a moment.
Well, I'll choose the one that has a little bit more of a hoppy taste.
Okay.
A little bit more bitter to go with my fish.
And she brings out a bottle of Von Brand and places it in front of you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead, Twig. I was actually gonna talk to you.
But Twig is he's going to take a sip of his drink, and then I think he's gonna spit it right out all over the table. This is just gross. This is nasty.
I mean, the polite thing to do would be to swallow it and then just not drink anymore. He wipes his shell. So, Twig, were you able to follow along with what Snare was saying earlier? It's okay.
Yes.
Make me a persuasion check.
Can I see if he's telling the truth?
Make me an insight, make me a deception check.
Insight. 21.
I got a 7.
Okay, yeah. You tell that he has no idea what's going on.
Yes, I know what a pirate is and a throat cut. That thing, yes, I know all of those things.
Right.
And stealing, yes, I do that all the time.
Well, you see, Twig. Let's start at the top. A criminal is a person who does something that the locals do not like taking stuff that isn't theirs, ending people's lives that weren't meant to be ended, things along that nature, things that kind of I don't want to say feel wrong as you're doing it, because that kind of varies from person to person, right? Like, some people would probably feel good.
But who's to decide what should and shouldn't be taken, and who should and shouldn't die?
So, like, in the case of this town, do you remember that armored gentleman I was talking to while we were standing over that stone person with the caved-in skull?
The guy who lost his friend?
Yes, that fella?
Yes.
Him, and his job they're the ones who kind of make and enforce these rules. It's similar yet different from place to place, but essentially people like that. Like example, the people who killed all those at the circus, they are criminals and murderers.
Oh.
Ah, yes, good example. Snare. If I were to take your yarn from you without your permission, that is stealing.
And I would maybe kill you.
That is
And
murdering.
that would be okay.
That is
What?
not okay.
Why? This is so confusing.
There are people who would take me, and I would be held accountable for my actions according to those rules. For the most part, you can only kill me if I myself attacked you.
All these rules are so confusing. I don't.
They are. A good example of what a pirate is. You know how you didn't know who made the rules? Right?
Yeah.
A pirate is somebody who says, screw those guys. I make the rules and they just do whatever they want, take whatever they want, kill whoever they want. And they do it on the ocean, on a ship not too dissimilar to the one that you beached in Nicodranus.
So you would call those ocean criminals?
Exactly. Oh, in short, pirates. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I think so. I still don't know why everyone needs these rules.
It's to keep a semblance of order and peace. If everyone follows these kinds of rules and kind of is nice to one another, less bad things tend to happen. And
But it's just, why do we have to follow someone else's rules? Why can't we just live by our own?
because, say, your personal rules is like, take whatever I want. If you go to somebody's house and take all their belongings, they're now unhappy, correct? And now they have nothing. Is that right?
But by someone else's rules, they can't do anything. They have to wait for someone else to do something.
Correct. Because now if they try to get revenge on you and they kill people, is that right? What if they kill the wrong people? Now people related to those people are gonna try to take revenge and try to take and kill from that family again, and it just becomes this whole bundle of chaos and unruliness.
Okay.
So like, say, yeah. Snare, feel free to speak up. You don't have to be so whispery and saying these things under your breath. If somebody decided that they wanted to take your yarn, is that right?
No, absolutely not.
If somebody wanted to kill you for said yarn or to take your friend Leaf, is that right?
No, I would kill them.
Right. So, in order to reduce the number of needless stealings, thievings, and killings, the people in charge make these general rules to kind of be guidelines.
Almost sounds like they just want to control.
In a sense, yes.
A small glass of milk is handed over to Twig.
Twig is gonna like sniff it,
I will.
take a sip, and then he's just gonna be very happy for it.
Well, oh, I have an idea. I could do this thing, Twig. I'm gonna wave my hand and make it taste like chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate.
Try it now, Twig.
It takes a sip. Oh, what is this? I like this a lot.
It's a little special thing my daddy taught me. Helps keep bland food kinda, I wouldn't say spices it up because it's not necessarily spicy. You know what I mean? It gives more life to food.
It tastes good. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey Joe,
Yeah.
can you tell me about your dad?
Well, my daddy, he looks very different from me. He's a tiny little. Do you know what a gnome is?
No.
So they look like, and is there any gnomes in the Nestled Nook?
There is a drunken gnome currently kind of like head on top of his arms on a table, basically.
Okay. Do you see that tiny person over there?
Yeah, he looks so sleepy.
Yeah, that sleepy person his race is a gnome. They're just really tiny, incredibly smart, ingenuitive people. My father, he is a gnome. He's a jeweler and a runesmith. He carves these things into these gems and gives them magical properties.
Wow.
He's not the one who sired me, which, no, he's not my biological. He's not my, in quotes, real dad, but he raised me from birth, and I consider him such.
What is it like?
To have a dad?
Yeah.
It was very nice. I grew up very sheltered. I stayed mostly in the store just because there was a lot for me to learn and not much time to do it. Gnomes, as opposed to myself, live a much longer life, so I had a lot to learn in a very, very short amount of time. I've been working at the store since I could hold the jeweler's set.
How old are you?
18.
Is 18 a lot?
Depends.
Huh?
Compared to my family, I am incredibly young. Still just a baby. But as far as my race is concerned, I am an adult, so I am well on my way towards the end of my life.
Oh.
I'm about. Is there? The plate. So the plate that my fish is on.
Yep.
So Twig, say the length of this plate is my lifespan. I'm gonna take
What does lifespan mean?
how long I will live naturally.
Oh, okay.
So I'll take two of my fingers, and I will do like 20%, roughly, of the length of the plate. This is how much of my natural life has already gone.
Well, you still kind of have a lot.
I do, yes, but I not much time to explore and learn before I need to settle down. For instance, say the length of the plate again is the length of my father's life. I will hold one finger right next to the other. That's how much 18 years is to my dad.
Wow.
Yes. Quite amazing. I truly wish I could live that long, but
How old am I?
that's hard to say.
Make me an intelligence check.
while he's pondering that, Snare, how old are you? Since we're on the subject.
You're like 500.
Wow, I'm old.
Roughly 21.
Oh, we're all well. Does Twig look young? Younger, not like all gray-haired and you know what I mean, like an old cat or dog looks like an old cat compared to a young cat. Or does he look like his picture? Grizzled. Like he's seen shit.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to pee real bad.
Oh, whoa! We were asking you questions and shit. Or I guess it could be directed at you, Twig. Do you look young, or do you look like this?
I think he looks younger.
Younger than this? Would Joe have seen more than one cat person in his?
You recall seeing around 3 total in your lifespan, him included.
Does he look younger than them?
He looks a bit older, but they didn't really tell you their age, so it's really hard to figure out.
Let's just say, for convenience sake, we're the same age, and then the date of your birth shall be the day that we met, as if it was the start of a new life.
Okay.
Make things simpler. So you are 18, Twig.
Okay.
And your birthday, when you become 19, is roughly 1 year from now.
Am I old?
No, I don't think so. I'm not too familiar with how long your people live, but it's not too old, I would say.
If you want, you can make me an intelligence check to try and gauge.
Let's see if I can pass it. It's a +4, 18.
18?
Yeah.
From the looks of it, not having any gray hairs or anything, he's probably a good 20, almost 30.
Okay. I'm still gonna go with the 18.
Yeah. Of course.
You have a long life ahead of you, Twig. As long as you aren't too reckless with it, that is.
As long as people don't touch my yawn.
Exactly. Role-playing is fun.
The smell of the food before you kind of starts gathering your sense more.
I wave my hand over it and warm it up a little bit.
Oh, it's this fish, very fresh, cooked very swell. The meats for Snare and Twig are a few pieces of bacon, 2 bratwurst, and there are various other things kind of around that.
If you guys need me to flavor up your food at all, just give me a holler. It does not put me out, let's just say that.
You
I haven't
slow-
let you flavor one bratwurst.
What do you want to taste like?
Whatever you want me to try.
I'll make it taste like fish.
tastes like fish, but like a nice juicy fish.
No,
Like fish.
just very plain.
Yeah, very straight up. It tastes like your Smeagol. You took a fish out the ocean. You took a bite.
Like
out
you
of
just
it.
like slapped it against the rock for a little bit.
Yeah. You like two-hand the fish. Pop.
Pop, pop.
Nice and
Surprisingly-
sweet.
Surprisingly, it doesn't taste that bad. It's just fish.
Just no no seasoning whatsoever, just fish.
Used to that.
What did I miss?
There we go.
One of Snare's bratwurst tastes like straight up fish.
Oh,
Because he asked for it. Do you want
Wow.
your do you want your food to taste like anything? While I'm at it,
can you make it taste like my drink?
very well. I do like little jazz hands. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Do little jazz hands and like snap my fingers, and then chocolate. Chocolate taste obviously it still has the same consistency as it did before.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the best.
As you like bite into the bratwurst and like this juicy kind of like encompass your mouth, it just tastes like chocolate.
It would make me throw up.
Instantly.
Yeah.
That is so gross.
I don't really chocolate anyway.
It's like a gusher but chocolate.
Ugh. Like picturing like mustard and sauerkraut and chocolate.
Ooh.
It was delicious.
Oh.
What was the name of that lady who served us?
She did not give you her name.
What does she look like again? Redhead?
Yeah, red hair. She's
Alright.
got it pulled back and she's wearing what was it? An apron.
Okay.
As she continues going out and hands more people stuff.
All right. I will wave my hand in the air and say, "Hey, madam, Miss Redhead."
she kind of like comes over. What can I get you there?
Another one of these. I point to the drink, and I was wondering if you could tell me, have you heard any rumors that for the road along the way to Zedash, we're gonna be heading there starting tomorrow?
As far as I know, this is the only place that has any sort of problems currently. No town criers have come from any other towns yet, so
Well, in a sense, that's good. I do empathize with the needless death that happened not too long ago.
as many are.
Right. Well, thank you very much.
She gives a nod. Let me take these plates. You seem to have devoured these quite quickly.
Wave my hand clean. Clean plates.
Sadly, we still have to wash it.
Why?
Health inspections.
But they're clean.
Takes plate, walks away. Comes back and she has another glass of Van Brand.
A
Gives it
trust
to you.
of Van
It-
Brandt.
Trust.
Sounds like you sneezed.
God, that scared me so bad.
Gesundheit.
Little Tuck just came over and like shoved his nose into my thigh, and it scared me. I was like, "Oh God, he got it! What's killing me?"
I'm being murdered.
By a tiny dog, no less.
Well, what's next?
As you finish up your food and slowly kind of move forwards, it is probably around midday now after you've had your conversations and everything.
Well, I'm bored. Do you guys want to do anything?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. Well, how about we rent a room or two, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the day studying.
Alrighty. Yorda kind of comes out after there was talk of getting rooms, and she goes over. You're talking about getting rooms, yeah?
Aye.
How many are you looking for?
How much a room? How many beds in said rooms?
Some are single bed, some are two bed.
How much for the singles?
That would be 3 silver.
How about 3 single bedrooms for the evening?
All right.
And a 1 silver tip. Rounded out to 1 gold.
Okay. Also, you
Yes.
got food. You got drinks.
What?
How did that happen?
Slander. How much does that come out to?
Gold total.
All right, here's another gold.
To be fair, they were pretty big platters.
Yeah.
She gives you a smile and takes the money, in which
Do
the
turtles
red-haired
have
woman
teeth?
quick. Turtles don't.
Okay.
They have the big chompies. I think it would be weird for a turtle to have teeth, but
Yeah.
that's just me.
Agreed.
Before the red-haired woman quickly calls her back to make more food as the rush of people coming in for lunch becomes more apparent.
All right. I will promptly go up to my room and unpack. Take my runesmithing for dummies and continue trying to study this first room.
Okay. 5 intelligence checks.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's then roll multiple. But nah. Intelligence. 23.
Okay.
10. 18. 10. Lastly, 7.
Okay. As you sit there for a moment and kind of expand your total mind to this rune that you've been trying to figure out for the most part, you manage to slowly write it on a piece of parchment, and as you do so, you watch as this piece of parchment slowly glows for a moment before it fades. You can tell you did quite a lot of work today.
Hell yeah. I imagine it's something out of something, right?
This was the first success.
Okay, out of how many?
3. It's a simpler rune.
Right. So The one I need to study for, I believe, is the Warrior's Rune. And, let's say that was the one. Well, the one that I need to do for the guild kind of placement is.
Yeah.
That one.
Ew.
Warrior.
Why'd you put that in chat? Jesus, I know. I never want to see that again.
But I missed. Ah! Take it away, please.
Put it in a spoiler or something. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Twig. Snare. What are you doing?
For the rest of the evening?
Yep.
Where's Leaf?
He is outside currently.
Twig's just gonna hang out with Leaf.
Okay. If you went to your room at all, he would wander around the building to go underneath your window.
I'm just gonna hang out outside with Leaf and just tie some strands of yarn through his mane and stuff.
Okay.
A nice yarn coverage.
To mess with my deck of cards.
Deck of cards.
Deck
of cards.
As you slowly lose time in the day before it becomes night. You then I'm assuming you're just after everything going to sleep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. The bed's pretty comfortable. As you slowly gather your minds for the rest. Before the sounds of dock workers as well as various birds gathers your attention in the morning. Fairly abrasive for those that haven't had to sleep with the constant rabble of sailors. Twig is the only one that's probably particularly annoyed by this. Snare and Joe being not as bothersome about it because they've lived in port towns for a while. Slowly gather all of your stuff. What are you doing?
Well, after I pack up, I will go down to the dining area and wait for my compatriots.
I think I'll just head down.
Yeah, I'll go find my friends.
Okay. As you enter the door, there are, the people still sitting at the table. The same gnome is still drunk at that one table, still asleep. It's been asleep for almost a whole day now.
Dad?
You my dad? What the fuck are you on about? He's not even the same color.
That's racist.
It is.
You don't even know what racist is.
You're just a cat man.
Who knows nothing.
Gonna go cry to Leaf.
All right.
Joke's on you. I don't even know what nothing is.
once we're all ready to go, I'm ready to head out.
Same for me.
Ready to do what with your head?
Out.
Head. Ow, boy.
See, watch this. My head can go in. Pop, rain shell.
Yeah. You enter your shell.
That is head in. You hear like echoey. Head in. Pop. Head out.
But I
What
think
an unusual sight, seeing this man with a whole bunch of like bags on his side and everything just go into his shell.
Leaf and I are ready to leave.
Let's head north then.
Alrighty. As you leave the nestled nook, Yorda gives you a smile as you leave.
I'm gonna wave.
And a wave. My name's Twig and as you slowly venture out. Let's see. Although it does take a little bit of a trek, you do manage to get quite the distances. Just on the horizon, as you look upon your maps that I'm assuming you have bought or something.
Well, didn't ours go up to like Zedash?
Yeah.
The one that we bought
Oh yeah. Yep. I remember. So
Like,
it was like
here.
Nicodranas
Yeah,
to
like this area.
Tuesday. Yeah. Heading forward north, you know that the next town you're supposed to encounter is Allfield, but as you slowly make your way further, you see this smoke kind of billowing.
Oh, shit.
And as you continue forward, you see that this small town has quite a few wreckages. There are many buildings burnt down. You see a few people kind of at loss that are just kneeling down at the foot of their once was buildings. And you see many people kind of gathering their things and leaving in various directions. Northward, to the east, some to the west. Many are just kind of like lost in this moment.
I'll approach the nearest person. Actually. Team spokesperson.
That's you.
I feel like I'm talking way too much. Snare, would you like to see if you can assist these people at all?
It's all sad. User, what has happened here?
You're heading over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick him.
There's a woman currently kind of like teary-eyed, hand like on chin, arm underneath the other one, just looking at this burnt down building.
I asked what happened.
Well, we had some creatures roll through. They took a few of our people and burned a few buildings. Luckily, some people came through and helped out. A few of the people we had taken were brought back. Not all, though. Sadly, the buildings are not as redeemable.
Were the creatures that attacked demons?
No, not this time.
This time, have you been attacked by demons in the past?
There are many things of the Meadow Valley. Stories of old times.
So there are demons.
And not currently, as far as I know.
There was actually a demon that attacked Trustenwald to the south.
Right.
So, currently, demons.
No, not demons this time.
But next time.
Hopefully not.
A promise.
Is there something I can help you with?
More like the contrary. Is there something we can help with?
Well, unless you can turn back time and put buildings back where they were. But shit out of luck, aren't they?
I do have the skills, but unfortunately, I can't do that kind of thing for free.
Okay. Well, it's not like I have much to give you.
Very well.
She pulls her sleeves up and just starts like chucking like the charcoal that was this building to the side to start clearing it out.
A lot of stuff is going on around here.
People, there's problems.
Yeah, I imagine once we get to Zedash, and I'm sure something's gonna be destroyed there too. At the pace of things, this is gonna be burned to the ground.
Too bad their rules can't help them, huh?
It sounds like it was already taken care of, except for stuff got burned down. You know. The village was burned down because someone broke the rules.
Where were the ruler men? Who helped? Sounds like some other people had to help.
Let's ask. Ma'am, where were the guards during all of this?
Many of them were killed or taken.
There you go,
Few
Twig.
returned.
There you go, Twig.
Just
Not
it
much.
doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't
We
make
were
sense.
expecting an attack in the center of the empire.
Doesn't make sense to put your trust in other people. Look at them, they died.
Well, when you're attacked by creatures either more numerous or more skilled than yourself, rules or not, does not mean you will survive. It sounds like, pardon me for saying so, ma'am, it was more of a lack of preparedness than a matter of rules or laws.
I think it was a matter of people didn't expect that town to be attacked.
That's what I mean. There's the preparedness that factor in all of this. Was there walls around the town?
There are no walls around Allfield.
Yeah. If you take a look around, Twig, this place is fairly susceptible to attack.
Someone is gonna kill us
I
all.
see.
Well, unless you guys want to take a rest. What time of day is it? Still dawn?
Right now it'd probably be let's see, it'll be a day and a half. So you're around noon to dusk.
All right. I'll say we continue northward unless you guys need a break.
Oh, let's continue.
Sure. I'd like to just I guess cause I just want to scoop up some ashes from that lady's house.
You want to take ashes?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna play with them.
You've got ashes of burned down house.
Cool.
Are you heading more northward?
Yeah. Continuing to
Alright.
Zedash.
Also, while you are here, you see numerous bodies. Not of humanoid, or well, they are humanoid, but they aren't of like any race that you've seen. Kind of being loaded onto a cart to be probably chucked somewhere else.
Creepy.
Bring out your dead. Think.
Oh, actually,
Make me a history check.
Bring out your dead.
oh, it didn't make noise. No.
Bring out your dead.
Crikey.
I'm not dead yet.
Tell the people I'm dead.
I feel happy.
History check.
All right. If I must.
You don't know shit.
6.
You don't know what these things are. Snare, you do.
So they kind of look
Yeah.
like Snare, except a little bit more toothy and savage.
Some of them
Nose.
are a little bit more skeletal. As you kind of like look amongst these bodies, a few of them are missing a lot of their flesh. Some of them are like half-faced skeletal beings. Snare, you know these as gnolls.
Okay, I'm gonna share that with the group.
Knowles, common amongst these parts.
Are they?
Are they?
Question mark.
Bippy.
Game Dad.
Game dead.
That says Bippy.
Bippy.
Joe asked if Knowles were common in these parts. To Snare.
Snare's not been up this far north.
Snare ain't no shit.
Very well.
I was petting dog. He is like right up my butt today.
Ooh, gross. Ew.
I know.
Wait,
but
aren't you sitting? Are you sitting on your dog?
he's dead.
Rude.
I squished him.
All right. Well, onward. We still have food, plenty of it. No reason to stop.
Boo to do. You're going north.
Following the Amber Road. Dun dun.
Lot of sad people on the way. People's
Sad.
house is burnt down. Some of the families got killed.
Have you guys noticed that this is a very sad country? Just like death and destruction wherever we go.
Oh, feels like home.
So perfect.
That was a good callback. I'm used to a very happy life, like a very nice upbringing. So this is all rather depressing.
Is this helping you learn? know you went and you wanted to look at the bodies in the last place.
Well, learn maybe, but understand, I wouldn't say so.
As you kind of like take a moment to just ponder these dead bodies, one of the Krow's guard kind of goes over and is like trying to shoo you away. We don't know what diseases these things have. Could you please?
What are diseases?
An illness.
He suffers some grade of amnesia. He doesn't know what an illness is either. Describe it in your simplest terms.
A physical ailment that could reduce your body.
I am so confused.
It is a thing, Twig, that when you get it, it makes you weak, makes you hot, unnaturally so.
Do you know when you are hit by a sword or shot by an arrow, the feeling of pain and
Yeah.
death? Think of that, but inside of your body over the course of a long period of time.
And there's no physical wounds,
Yes.
in most cases.
Or your teeth could fall out. We do not want that.
No, I do not want that. No. I'm gonna get far away from.
All right. So, are gnolls common round these parts?
Not I would say no. Again, this is told many people this today. These are very strange beings to be around here.
A lot of strange happenings in the Empire since we've arrived. How's Zedash?
As far as I know, it's bustling.
Oh, that's good to hear at least, because that's where we're headed. And
Yeah, just transferred. Took a few days to come down here. I don't think anything has happened. As far as I can tell.
well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Okay, well, you be careful. Strange times these are.
Yeah, I will look into contracting someone to build some fortifications around the outside of this here town.
Now that things have started to arrive unannounced, we're probably going to start.
Yeah, demons and such. And Joe proceeds to awkwardly leave the conversation.
Yippee-ki-yay, right the fuck out of there.
You've yeed your last yippee.
We jump
Here.
on his back and he starts running.
You hod.
You need your last haw.
You've ki'd your last yippee. As you, once more, venture northward. Further and further. Making your way across the Amber Road. You've traveled a good 2 days. You've heard a few things of the city of Zedash, it being a much larger place, having a lot more to it. Snare, roll me a perception. Actually, all of you roll me a perception.
$16.
Yeah, natural wood.
7?
Okay.
I got a 4.
Joe, as you kind of settle on this large rock kind of higher up position and place your 2 tents, and you hear something and you kind of like snap your head to it. And Snare and Twig obviously don't know this, but you like look and you see these 4 humanoid figures that are amongst the grass, sneaking, going up to your position.
Huh.
Place yourselves amongst them.
Am I gonna get a spectral bear again?
Not this time, I don't think.
You already have 2 companions.
All right. Announce yourself. Who goes there?
You hear one of them go,
Oh shit, he spotted us.
Yes.
just hand over your goods, and you don't have
Fireball.
to worry. Could you shoot a fireball at him?
Yeah.
All right, roll me an attack.
Hmm, 17 plus
Oh yeah.
6.
Oh yeah.
23. And that is 1d10. Three damage. 3 5
Okay.
damage.
Roll me initiative as well.
Yarp.
Twig, Snare, you, as you hear Joe kind of call out, announce yourselves, and then shoot a firebolt.
I got a 20.
Nice.
Ding.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Eat it.
Oh boy.
Let's see, where's Joe? All the way there. Ha! Whoop! Woo! Shadow is misleading.
It is. The candle makes it seem weird. Okay. Let's see. Top of the round, Joe.
Hell yes. Do I? So okay, just the other bandits didn't load for me. There's little circles.
That's not fun.
No. Well, at the base of the hill, right about the 10-foot square. So,
Just leave.
dot, Greece.
Okay.
Blah. And then I will proceed to back up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And face the enemy.
Alrighty.
It's a, when that gets to that, it's a dex of 14 for the save.
Okay. Next up, Snare.
Short bow.
Did you? You could probably shoot at them. I don't know if they've seen you yet. Make a roll. What's your stealth?
Six.
In which
A
case,
plus
they
6.
wouldn't have seen you yet. So you can do that with advantage.
Yeah. Oof. I rolled a 7.
You got advantage.
There it is.
19.
Nice.
Jesus. This is definitely a hit. Do sneak attack.
Uh, 3 plus 6, I think. Is it?
7. 3 plus 4.
And then sneak attack. 12.
Which one are you shooting?
Closest one.
That guy on the thing? Alright. You launch this bolt and it enters into his chest and he just falls backward and the grease makes him slide down the hill. He's unconscious.
All I can do.
You can move.
I'm gonna hide by that tent on the right.
Okay. Well, you can go behind it.
Okay.
Twig.
Each is gonna move out to see what's going on.
As you exit, you see this, like, kind of yellow bronze liquid that adorns the slope in which you've walked up, as well as there's 3 dudes down there.
Oh, wow, shiny.
You hear one of them. Oh, the shit! They shot Terrence.
Hello. Are you guys criminals?
You guys criminals.
I don't think Twig's gonna do much of anything this round. He's just gonna check
So innocent.
shit out. Yeah. Don't know what's going on.
Okay, on their turn, that is 3 bow shots. That will be 1 against Joe. Well, actually, this guy's gonna.
I'm in the hill and I'm all the way back there.
It's not really that big of a hill. I think that's probably like
Okay.
what, that 5 feet. So they'd be like eye height with your feet, basically.
Okay.
He'll get up the slope, or at least try to.
Dexterity
14 dex?
saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, natural 20. So he'll go 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy will go here and climb up for 5 feet and take a shot. And this guy will go here, climb up on that little lip and take a shot. That will be a shot against Twig, shot against Joe. 16 to hit Joe.
No.
23 to hit Twig.
No.
He's too innocent.
His innocence adds like a +8 to his AC.
It's 3 damage.
Ugh. I think they are criminals.
Top of the round, Joe.
Well. I will stop focusing. Oh, Grease isn't even a focus spell. Concentration. I will cast Verify. This is a 20-foot cube. So guess it'll just be. Get these two.
Okay.
That is another dex saving throw of 14.
14. One succeeds. This guy in the back.
All right. Yeah, this one is now violet. And as a bonus action, I would like to. Actually, not bonus action. Is my movement 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use the horse as a shield. In the process.
Leaf looks at you. Snare. Your goal.
Just gonna slightly peek out over here and shoot him again.
Okay. What is the minimal engagement of a short bow?
If it's not in melee, it's fine. I thought.
$18.
Yep.
You would. Is it this one that you're going for, the violet one?
Yep.
You would have advantage on it. So I'd roll again just in case you get that 20 for funsies.
I think that is technically a sneak attack because you have advantage on the roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you do that again. Not the roll, the dice.
The
There you go.
d6.
Yeah. So that was 10. This guy just. As soon as he gets hit by the arrow, his leg, he like doubles over and like face plants into the ground and just like goes unconscious.
Sneaky back behind the tent.
Twig, it's your turn.
Te-
Make me an intelligence check real quick. You recall that Crown's Guard telling you about ailments, and you got hit. And it feels like someone has given you a disease.
Twig's just gonna start trembling, and he's gonna, with as much composure as he's got left, he's gonna sort of lean down, set his ball of yarn on the ground, and he is going to rage.
Once more, this row bellows.
This war, he was ferocious, we.
Oh no. Oh no. This roar bellows amongst this hilltop.
Do I remember which one shot me?
That'd be this guy.
All right. I'm gonna move to melee range with him,
Oh,
Yep.
daft
and I'm gonna
fool.
try and attack him.
Dexterity 14 saving throw.
You ran into grease. You don't even have advantage on that yet.
No, you don't. Just keeps going.
Oh,
Oh, it's gone.
Lost it.
What is it?
15.
Nice. Plus whatever dex you have. So either way, you'd succeed.
Easy. All right, I will make an attack against
Yep, do tech.
with my claws.
He's gonna swipe at him.
that's plus 6, so that's 12.
12 does hit.
Sweet.
You like bring out these claws and just Hail Mary a swipe at him.
Oh, not even with the spear.
7.
So, is that with the rage bonus?
Oh no, it's a 9 then.
Okay.
Because you're livid.
That guy stands. You did give a big chunk though. As these claws kind of swipe down and across his leather-bound chest, you see these bright red marks afterward. As he's slowly bleeding. This guy is fucking shit scary. He'll draw both of his scimitars. This guy will. He will move here. Staying in melee. Yeah. Gonna shoot an arrow at Joe.
Bring it.
Nope, that's a 1.
Hell
And
yeah.
this guy has 2 scimitars against Twig. Nope.
Advantage.
It's a 2 and a 6. Top of the round, Joe.
Well, seeing the half of the vagabonds are dead, I will no longer use Leaf as a meat shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and firebolt at this fella.
Firebolt.
Nine plus 6 is 15.
Yep.
Six.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Then it is Snare.
I still shoot?
Yep. Count your arrows. Don't forget it.
5 billion arrows.
You have 20. You would have used
2.
3 so
Three?
far.
2. 3? 2.
One of them broke on a goblin, if I recall.
We talk about in the past. Gotcha. Well, you do have. If you do hit this one, you do get sneak attack. Or the other one, because they're in.
Each one is engaged with Twig. He's very happily married.
Where?
I don't know if polygamy is smiled upon in the Empire, but who will we judge?
14.
As a what team?
14.
14? Okay. You do not have advantage because that would require special
Hybrid.
bippies.
Hit?
The one does hit, yep. So far you can tell that a 12 or higher hits. Eight sneak attack.
Nice.
Which one are you hitting?
Closer one.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I want to send the arrow straight through its eye, through the back of its head.
Cuts Twig's arm.
It just like gives him another ailment.
No.
As you like fire this bolt directly, or it's a arrow, not a bolt, directly into his eye, you see it get stuck for a moment before there's a hole on the other side, and you see this massive, like, see-through point as the arrow hits over here, and you see some pink before he dies. Twig, that's your go.
Just claws again. Digging in.
Lemel.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Legger. Nice.
Yep. 8.
10.
And
Oh,
rage?
10 actually. Yeah.
How do you want to do that?
I guess I just want to claw all the way down his face. Okay, that's
Oof.
it.
As Twig places his hands upon this and just you watch as this massive piece gets torn from his throat and chucked to the side before he goes, and he tears off some fingers and throws them aside before he reaches his paws
Fingers?
into he takes off his fingers.
Not the fingies.
He's clawing all over this man before he like slices down and lashes out a few of his organs, and then lastly just tears to shreds his thighs.
Joe will run up. Whoa, whoa there. Settle down. The man's dead.
Do I need to make a dex save?
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
That is a good point. You at the start of your turn.
very very slip. Start sliding.
Just clawing at the ground.
Yeah, as you like place your hands and your feet against the grand, and as you do so, because you have a climbing speed, you manage to like lock yourself in place.
Have you ever seen like a cat try to run across like a freshly waxed tile floor, or like a dog? You know, it's like that's like spinning in place. That's totally what I'm picturing. Like running in place.
Luckily, this is dirt, so
Yeah, but this is also grease. Magical grease.
true.
Alright. Well, as soon as a minute's up, I will go give him a hand. And the grease disappears after the...
Yeah, you can dismiss it.
Nah, I'm not going to. I don't know. I'm only level 1, I don't know this.
Watching Twig struggle with this grease,
Yeah.
You can make me another dex since you're
real
there.
fucking angry.
Yeah, it's essentially like to help wait for him to stop being big anger.
It was a 7.
It was a 7. No. Yeah, you just
Fall
kind
back
of
down.
like hairs on end are like placed yourself on the ground, and you're just like. I imagine more of like a lion's growl.
No, like a little cat. That'd be way more funny.
And the grease goes away.
I offer a claw to help him up.
Don't take it. Stay back.
Very well. I could help you with that injury you sustained there, friend.
I want to go get my yarn.
Very well.
You like trudge up and pick up the ball of yarn that is on the floor.
While he does that, I will start going through these gentlemen's belongings.
Yep, 2 of them are unconscious, 2 of them are dead.
Well, Snare, Twig, do you think we should, these other 2, or what do you think?
Maybe we tie them to a tree.
I look around. Are there any
Yeah,
trees?
the open field.
I had a
Ties are
feeling.
complete.
We ties them. There's
You
a
could-
big rock over here as we walked into camp.
You could kill them. They diseased me, I think, and I don't want my teeth to fall out. I'm scared.
I can take care of your ailment there, friend.
I don't want my teeth to fall
Lose my teeth.
out.
What was that, Twig?
I don't want to lose my teeth, please.
You won't lose your teeth, Twig. Come over here, I can help.
Okay.
Make me an intelligence check with advantage, Twig.
This for my medicine check.
It's good thing you have
Negative
advantage.
1. So 9.
You you remember what the man said about it being an internal thing and not having any wounds on the outside. So you've gathered that it's just a regular wound.
Oh, that's a relief.
And medicine check.
Yeah. Alright. +4. 17.
Oh yeah. You heal him for a solid. Well, you can like looking around. It's pretty. He's pretty good. You
That's
kind
the
of
way
like bring
the
out some
Papa Yas.
bandages and wrap them around his arm from where he got hit, and kind of staunch whatever bleeding was there and all that.
Right.
You effectively heal him for like a good 5 points, but he only lost 3.
Okay. Well, from the dead and unconscious fellows, I would like to take their arms and armor if they have any.
That's a bit messed up. Just take their arms. You find, let's see, 2 broken short bows, 2 functional short bows, 3 scimitars, 1 is rusted. 1 set of leather armor that has.
Whoa
a few
there, whoa
strands
there. I'm
missing.
a little slow at the typing. So I'm just gonna take the functional stuff. I will still take the rusted scimitars, but if anything's broken, I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay.
So
Uh,
back at the top, my game daddy.
2 short bows, 2 scimitars, 3 scimitars because there's the rusted one included.
Hold on. Slow type.
Oh.
Go shit. And her 1 rusted scimitar. All right. What else?
45 gold.
Ooh.
It is clear that they've stolen from quite a few people.
Okay.
One of them has a family picture. It's on one of the unconscious ones.
I'll leave that.
And one of them has a pair of goggles. It's bad.
You said there was leather armor, if I'm not mistaken.
It
was it
was
busted?
broken.
Busted. All right. Well, I will take it for scraps, I guess.
Okay.
Leather
If
scraps.
you want to put it into strips because of Twig going ham on that man,
Sure.
it is 12 strips of leather, bloodied.
Prestidigitation.
Not as bloodied.
Heck,
They still, yeah.
they clean it. The spell clean or soil a piece of clothing. So you should be able to clean. Clean,
All
yeah,
right.
cleaners no larger than 1 cubic foot. All right. Then I'll take my. If you guys could help me, I'm gonna try to fasten these 2 to the rock at the bottom of our camp, that boulder.
Sure, I can carry.
I very much appreciate it. Though it will be using it. I'm gonna use my 50 foot of hempen rope just to tie them up.
Okay. Make me a survival check with advantage.
Alright.
So these guys are land pirates?
More or less. What are the odds? Survival. That is a 15.
You tie them around the rock. From what you can tell, is a good knot.
Actually, hold on. No. That's because of D&D Beyond has the portal stuff, so that's not quite right. Survival. That shouldn't be right. Undo that. We didn't change this, did we? Because I took away the survival thing.
Yep.
So it's 2. It'd be 13.
From what you can tell, it's good.
All right. All right. What time? I started going to an Australian accent there. What time of day is it? Dark.
It
Dusk.
is dark. Yeah,
All right.
nearing the end of dusk.
Okay. I'll just have the signatures with me. Time is all I will do. Yeah. Too dark to study.
Okay. As you slowly, that was very efficiently executed. Slowly gather amongst your tents and sleep. You hear a few rustling and then storming off.
I will bring my omnidirectional light over to the edge of our little camp and point it towards the rock.
The rope is dropped and the people are gone.
Oh, they left the rope. Oh, that's nice.
Half the rope is gone.
They cut it? That's rude. How'd they cut it? How dare they?
They're on a rock.
There. Now I'll go grab my 25 feet of hempen rope.
You now have 25 feet of hempen rope. One of the edges is frayed. Feels bad.
Damn. I will kind of burn that end a little bit with the campfire we got going.
Gotcha.
Where's the rope? Here. Now. Okay.
As you slowly go to sleep, you have no other issues during the night. As you wake up, you feel a little bit stronger. At the end of the session, we'll deal with level 2 stuff.
I am more powerful!
As you slowly continue northward, another day's travel, you make your way to the large gated city of Zedash. Let me bring a map out real quick just to
Zedash.
help. Zedash.
Radishes.
Wait,
Radishes.
were we kind of...
Radishes.
Hold on. Stefan, grab onto Leaf again. Wait, hold on. Nah. Now let's fight. Never mind. Didn't seem to
Where do you
work.
take leaf?
Where you took leaf, you must die. Where is the city
Oh.
of Zedash? As you
Oh,
slowly
I-
make your way to the front gate, you see massive, sprawling, like, ways of travel. Many carts being moved, a whole bunch of rabble being said.
Rabble.
Rabble. As you kind of continue forward, you see many, like, banners and pamphlets and notes and everything. It appears to be of a holiday in Zedash. And there are many people being quite excited here.
Yo, this city dope.
You can see many kids running around. You see many adults having a drink with their significant other and having quite the time as they continue forward. You see a Crown's Guard who seems to be drunk off of his ass as he comes over to you. You guys should try out the games in the independent market. It's you'll find it.
I'm sorry,
he kinda,
I
like,
don't speak
stumbles
Dwarvish.
past. What?
What?
Just like stumbles around. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Hey.
Nice.
Ooh.
Level up stuff. Let's get health. I'll start from left to right. Snare first. Snare. D8.
I too have it.
We re-roll once, luckily.
Oh. What?
You gain 1 health.
Is that how that works?
I'm pretty sure.
What, if you roll 2 ones?
Yeah.
I'd roll 1 again, I would imagine, if it's re-roll ones. It's not re-roll ones once. Unless that's how you're doing it.
That's what Ford got. He rolled 1, and then he re-rolled, and he got another 1, and then it's just plus his Constitution.
Oh,
Snare doesn't have an extra Constitution.
Okay, if that's how you want to do that.
I mean, we could re-roll it. I don't care.
You're the dungeon.
Yeah, you're the game daddy.
We rolled the 1. Get big health. Be strong.
Or a 2. No, it's not a 1.
Yeah, roll at least a 2.
All right. I guess. That is incredible.
You gain 2 health.
Oh, plus your Constitution.
It's nothing.
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit, my face is red. I also get an 8.
You rolled that D8.
Holy shit. Very well.
Snare could have used that.
Yeah. Can't we all?
Twig is a D12.
Bam, big boy dice.
It's got a thick.
That's better than it could have been.
That
9?
is. Yep.
Artificers seem like wondrous work. Many artificers seem like wonder workers. Hours what others need weeks to complete. Description.
Okay.
What else do I get? Is that all?
You get danger sense and reckless attack. If you must make a dexterity save and you can see the thing that is targeting you, you have advantage. Snare now has the cunning action. As a bonus action, you can dash, disengage, or hide. You finally do your hide thing. Is there anything else? Nope. Duncan gets infusions.
Yeah. That's 6th level. Okay. So there's those infusions. He's in. I don't have proficiency with runesmith's tool. Oh,
Oh, I'm pretty stoked for the reckless attack.
Yeah,
It's
start
fine.
getting advantage on stuff.
Let's That's 6. Mein Gott. There's so many cool infusions. I get 4 at level 2. Okay.
You know 4, and you can enchant 2 items.
Well, I'm gonna do replicate magic item.
Figured as much. My calf did a cramp. Now I'm sad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it hurts real bad. That's not fun.
Okay, so alchemy jug is this fun. What's arm blade?
It's arm blade. Yeah, you need Eberron.
Bummer. It attaches to your arm, becoming inseparable from you as long as you're attuned to it. To attune this item. Okay, bag of holding, cap of water breathing, goggles of night, prosthetic limb, rope of climbing, sending stones, wand of magic protection.
Let's be honest, there's one you really want in there.
Rope of climbing.
A bag of holding.
But alchemy jug is fun.
It is mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
See, Tolgrim had some fun with mayonnaise. I remember.
Yeah. Wand of magic detention. What's wand of secrets?
Secrets.
And 3 charges while holding it, you can expend 1 charge of its secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you. Do you know if there's a door or trap or secret door near you?
Okay. Well, alright. The bag of holding. Because I want it. What's Candle of Deep? Candle of the Deep.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah. The flame of this candle is not extinguished when immersed in water. It gives off a light and heat like a normal candle. Okay. Cast off armor, charlatan's die, cloak of billowing, cloak of many fashions, clockwork amulet. That sounds interesting.
Have you seen the backside of the map?
Yep. We all know it's there.
I just now saw that.
Gears and power magic from Mechanus, the plane of creature that puts near to him. Wearing noise. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 and you get 10. Once used, probably can't be used again until next dawn. Interesting. Holy crap, there's so many. Well, I'm gonna take my time. I will get back to you at what I just. Holy crap. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? Another thing you can do, just because you've traveled so much, you can make me do 6 intelligence checks to continue research on your glyph.
Okay. Never described physical. Let's see. What's armor of tools? That's an action. A creature wearing this infused armor can integrate to its. I can't do that one. No. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 replicate magic items, mind sharpener, and enhanced arcane focus.
Gotcha.
That is all I get. And you said how many?
You have 2 actually infused items.
Yes. So how many intelligence?
Oh, 6.
Okay. C, Control V. Ah. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, good thing I can just hover over 1. So 2 nat 1s, so ignore
Yep.
those. Intelligence check, so it's +4, so 11, 20,
Okay.
12, and 7.
Is that 20 a natural 20?
No.
Okay. You sit there for a moment and you're like, what did I just do earlier? How did I make that parchment glow? I did something. What did I do? And you like try and write on the parchment, but it's just not the same.
Okay. No progress.
Not today, no.
All right. Very well.
Add that to the oof counter.
Okay, put that on there.
Demote yourself?
Huh?
Ha! I'm blindfolded.
That's the wrong person. Don't demote Duncan.
Ah! I'm blindfolded. I'm trying to make an oof counter.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. That'll be that. And